bit delayed start on the stream. I really had a rough week. For this stream, we will be testing out categories. So let's get right to it. I'm sure they are machines, so we know that limiter removal will be going in full force. Let's see. There we go. Alright. Now, select one face up category, add one level 4 category monster from your deck to your hand, change battle position. Alright. That's 3 easy odds. Everything cool, Beastly man. Oh yeah, Iron Call. Yeah, we can get to all of that. We can get to all of that. Let's Iron Call should be able to work on him. Where is it? Limiter removal. For sure, machine duplication. Not sure how much we'll be running. If we control a machine type monster, target one level 4 lower machine type special summon it. Alright, we can run at least 2 Iron Calls pending. We want to make sure that we can actually break out our combinations first. That's always the focus, making sure that you have more support to get out your monsters, and then you revive after you're done breaking out whatever crazy sick imaginary combo that you're trying to pull off. Alright. One of him. May need 2, not sure. We're running triple at a 7, triple at a level 8 synchro. Selecting card on the feet. Nope. These effects are negated. Oh yeah. Thanks for mentioning that. That desynchro does come in handy. No, that is an excellent idea. I promise you that really is. And I will run 2 just because you run 2. And because 2 is, you know, the optimal number in terms of deck building, so that you see it and that you don't oversee it. That would cause you brick or cannot further extend your combo plays. Alright. Now, it's the ratio of monsters and the monsters that we're going to use that we have to get right. For sure, we're gonna run triple Pachi. It's supposed to be another level 3 tuner. Where is it? Alright, yeah. And triple, yeah, whatever this is. I'm not very good at pronouncing all the card names, so forgive me. That's our 6 tuners, and then oh, instant fusion. Let's go to that. We can always search the rest of the categories by going on them in the main deck. Where is it? We're gonna run 2 copies of that because we want, where is it? Oh wow. And if you built it right, you should have experienced a lot of OTKs. Where is it? It's a level 5 machine fusion. Not Panzer. Where is it? Yeah, Sabersaurus. Hold on, let me make sure I get this right for the synchros. 1 machine type monster. Alright, there's no specific attribute. So we're gonna utilize Panzer Dragon instead, because you can just, yeah, I was meaning, because, you know, back then we didn't actually add Panzer Dragon, so we used the Cybersaurus, but because we can use Panzer, like, why not? Like, you can just summon it, let it pop itself, pop a card on the field, and you can still synchro with it. Um, let's put upstart in the side for now, because we're not sure exactly how it's gonna fill out, but you know, being able to get +1 and then further your combos, always excellent. We're gonna use 1 iron call, 1 soul charge. You say, Shimmy? Where is it? Oh, we are also running the brigade. Where is that all-important soul charge? Oh, I passed it, sorry. Alright, and we're gonna need clearance on the back row, so we're gonna need our triple twin. How much spells does this give us? 16? Wow. Alright. Yeah, I already covering that. That's what we do. We point out the flaws and then put in cards to cover those. I was thinking about it, but I wanna get as many categories in as possible, hit the combos, and then go from there. Like, I don't want to utilize tuner wares when the category cards, they specifically work with, you know, categories. So let's see now. Raigeki, Dark Hole, always need that field clearance, very important. Your opponent opens up big, especially if they open up with an Infinity and then a Cyber Dragon Infinity and a Hope Harbinger. Just having both Dark Hole and Raigeki to bait out their effects, and then you can go off, you know, making your categories, changing their battle position, and then running over them. I know a copy of Cyber Dragon would be excellent. But I think this category, when it's summoned, lets you special summon a category monster from your deck. Does this do the same thing too? Yeah. So Cyber Dragon wouldn't be able to be maximized off their effect. That is why I would prefer this guy. I'm thinking about running 2 copies. You know what? I am gonna run 2 copies of him. Let's see now. No, we have instant fusion. We have instant fusion for that. So that would make up our 2nd copy, so we could avoid picking up too many high-level monsters and then not being able to go off on our combinations. We're gonna play 2 copies of Machine Duplication. Yeah, I know. That's why I opted for the Synchro when you put it as a suggestion. So like one face-up category, add 1 level 4 from the deck. Da 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 da. All right, we would put this in the side. Now, we have our Dark Hole, our Raigeki, Triple Twin, Instant, Iron Call, Triple Autonomy, need that. Limiter removal for the OTK. We can scratch the limiter removal so we could run vanities. Now that's an option. Most likely, if we swarm the field, we can get that OTK anyway without the limiter. So we'll sub out the limiter for vanities. Because after, let's say we open up first turn and we spam our level 8, we're probably going to throw in about 2 rank 8s, probably Hope Harbinger and maybe Lancelot or something like that, and then, you know, 2 decent rank 7s. Let's get those in there. Let's go with Big Eye so we can take control of an opponent's monster, and Flare Metal Dragon. And then for the 8s, we'll go Hope Harbinger so we can get some negate on the spells. And we can also go Lancelot, worst case scenarios, for some extra negates. Synchro wise, we would need some level 6s. Some level 6s would be nice. First, we need to get the right amount of monsters in there so that we can get this done right. Yeah, yeah. That's why I say some archetypes, like where they are so specific and they don't really work well with others. Like they are just how to put it, not archetype friendly or type friendly to be, for that matter. Like they just don't play well. All right, let's see now. They have a level 2 tuner. Defense cannot be destroyed by battle once per turn. Level 4. If another category monster in the field is destroyed, this guy gains 400 attack points. Let's see what our best options are first. Level 2, when this card is known, you can add one category card from your deck to your hand. I don't see why not. We'll go 3 of him because that's a easy add. Yeah, yeah. Gaga stuff make a lot of things easy just because of Gaga Magician, Child, and I think Gaga Girl. Let's see, what other 4s we have? If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, sends it to the graveyard. I don't see why not. Yeah, Naturia Beast, we would need 3. Yeah, that is possible, more than possible. All right, thanks, Fawn. We can make Naturia Beast, and I need a level 3 category. How much monsters do we have? 13. Let's see if we have a level 3 that's decent we can add in. Flip face up. During the turn, this guy's flip face up. It can attack your opponent directly. Let's see. 4. If this guy is destroyed by battle, you could special summon 1 level 4 loader category. Oh, he's a much better sub. Yeah, I'll cut 1 Panzer for Norden. I was just gonna play 2 Panzers, but because when you look at their synchros, they need a non-machine type monster to synchro with. So this, I would have to include a level 7 regular synchro if I use Norden. That's another thing. Because they need machines, that's why I was running double Panzer. I get him back to double Panzer because that makes the most sense. Norden would probably get us killed because he won't be a 1-card synchro and then trying to incorporate it. If we have space, I'll put it back, but if not, we're just gonna stick with our double Panzer. We need a, oh, it was that level 4 category that was really good. Hard to bring back from the grave, and where is it? So if he's destroyed by battle, you can special summon a category monster from your deck, so it set us up nicely. Which one is it? I say I needed a level 3 category. This is only 3. Wow. Okay, what's this do? Activate only during the battle phase. Select the face of category monsters in attack position. Change selected. The other gains the attack. Won't need that. Yeah, the prophecies are worth it. Activate only when the battle position of a category monster you control is changed. Nope. Gain 1,000 attack. Nope. Yeah. So you have to really play your cards appropriately in terms of what mode they end up in, so that you don't have to worry about that force attack. The field spell. When a face-up category monster you control selects an opponent's face-up monster as an attack target, you can change that target's battle position when this face-up card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard. Select one. Okay, that isn't bad. A field spell isn't too bad if it's destroyed. But we ain't counting too much on that. What's this 3 does? Yeah, and I think he's the only level 3 category. Like, seriously? It'll give us another option. What do we have? 16. The level 3 priestess. Yeah, what are you talking about, Jason? I think I kind of lost. Alright. Level 3 normal. This is literally the only one. Alright, I guess we have to work with that. Let's see now. That's 4. He floats. That's a quick add. I think it's catchy. Yeah. Okay. Alright, now that makes sense when you say that, Shimmy, because I was trying to figure what priestess he's talking about. Alright, we're gonna use level 4 tuner. Do you have level 4 tuner? I must have overlooked that. Hold on. Nope, they have no level 4 tuner. Yeah, for the Bakion, that's what I was going to use the 3 on. The Bakion and any of the level 3s, you see. Because once you play Synchro, we get an option on just getting it from the deck off of the Synchro. So right below fields. Oh! How the hell did I miss him? Oh wow, alright then. We can then cut this guy and we can use the tuner. Oh, alright. Because I was lost. I thought it was directed at me. Alright. You should really use the app like when you in the chat so that I don't get confused with if it's for me or someone else. Alright, that level 4 tuner should do it. We need to cut. No, she's a bigger beater than him, even though he floats. We just may prefer the floating. We may prefer the float. Yeah, we may prefer the float over the beater in this regard, because we want our double Moxie and our double Ghost Ogre. Like, you need those disruptions, and I don't see why you shouldn't Moxie challenge your opponent. Like, if they want to give you a hand that's going to potentially OTK them, like, thank you. Let's go double Moxie. And where does that get us? Him. Oh, yes. I wanted to play this. Catchy. Let's see. Triple twin because we're gonna really hate back row, soul charge, double machine, dupe autonomy, double instant fusion, iron call. I really want to play this card. Select one face-up category, add one level 4 category monster from your deck. We would only need 1 copy of this though. We don't need 2. We won't need 2. Now. Let's see now. We want to cut a card. We just love that draw power. The Synchro is also going to come in handy. I feel like we're honestly running the Synchro at 3, just so that we see it open up and continue to do so. And wow, I don't want to cut too far back on our traps. On top of that, we'll run 3 traps. We'll run a strike, a warning, and a vanities. And that iron call will come in handy as well as the soul charge. I really want to run another D-Synchro. I'm not sure where that's going to go yet. We're going to see. Because the more we D-Synchro, the more pluses and options we get out of our deck. Oh, we need those 2 synchros, Bachyon and Utopia Beast. 5, Victoria, Bachyon. That's 5 and 6. We could incorporate a I would want another option on my level 5 and 6 synchros as well. Oh boy. On the level 6, let's get Starter's Charge Warrior. I really don't want to cut Twin Twisters down to 2, because that can leave us in a world of problems if our opponent has a heavy back row, especially Solomon. We don't open up with one of these, then that would just like annihilate our combo. I do want to run a triple desynchro, and I really want that iron call, that iron call, instant fusion, soul charge. Now, wow. Let's see. If we cut the instant fusion to 1, cut Panzer, we can add in an additional synchro of level 5. MX? I think that's Invoker. Where is he? Special summon level 4 Earth Warrior or Beast Warrior type monster. Nope, not gonna work, Shimmy. Yeah, that's why red is effect. He only summons warriors. But it would have been really cool if we could have gotten, because I guess it started off with Earth, but it would have been really cool if we could have let's reset the search. I could cut the instant fusion, cut that. I really want to see instant fusion though, like I really want to, because it'll open up well with our level 3 tuners. This is a tough call, and I really don't want to cut D-Synchro to 2. We'll just play the D-Synchro at 2, because when we weigh it out, we want to open up with at least 1 copy of instant fusion as well as 1 of D-Synchro. And like I wouldn't play 3 of either over 3 of the other. So if I'm gonna play 2 instant fusion, we're gonna play 2 D-Synchros, because he can just set, pop, if he's destroyed by battle float, get us a Karakui, and then we can play instant fusion or normal summon a level 4 Karakui, synchro, and then D-Synchro. But I really want to play 3 D-Synchros, because I see that just being OP. I don't want to let that go. I honestly don't want to. But I don't want to play instant fusion less than 2 though. That's the only thing. And machine duplication, we want to play it at 2 because we want to see it, because it's going to combo well with the level 3 categories for the tuners. And And I don't want to cut Dark Hole or Regeki, because if our opponent opens up with a huge field and we need to bait on an effect, that's going to come in handy. Yeah, Trish is possible. Trish is possible. Let's cut the Charge Warrior and put Trish in now. Because a non-banishing, a non-targeting effect is always good. Level 9. The reason we're not gonna play Norden is because we're playing mainly a lot of categories, and even the Nuturias, they require Earth as synchro material for their non-tuner monsters, as well as the categories, they require machines. If we play Norden to bring the tuner back, we can't synchro with him, so I would then have to put in a non-tuner a generic synchro monster just for Norden. And that's kind of rough. Like, I would want to if I swap out for Norden, but then I would have to cut a monster with the extra deck to do so. And the only thing I could see being like viable would probably be Clear Wing if we put in Norden. So that would be the only thing. I think we'll do that. We'll cut a Panzer. We'll put in Norden. Now, see, the options for our Exceeds in terms of rank 8 and 7, they give us options. And I really don't want to cut any of those. If anything, I would most likely cut Trish for the Clear Wing. Level 7. So if our monsters would be targeted, can negate the effect. I would really love Trishul in the deck because of his ability to banish. I'm not sure, depending on what our field setup looks like after we played a couple of times, we'll know if keeping Trish in there as a staple just to make sure that we can is actually a valid move. Alright, we still need to cut a card. I don't want to cut any autonomies. This is an easy add off of this guy. So we can change his battle position to defense mode after he adds it. And we can add a category, so we protect ourselves. We can play 2 of these, but I don't see the need. We really want our triple twin because of the back row hate. We want our Iron Call. This is rough. Let's just run 2 Twin Twisters for now and see how that goes. Since we have draw power, hopefully it doesn't become an issue where we need the 3rd all that much. Yeah, basically, like with the way you do with the archetypes, you utilize the cards that you need to pull off your combination, such as making your level 7 and 8 synchros. Like, let me show you, for example, where is something with the archetype? Like 3 of this guy. Like, his effect really is, if he's targeted, selected as an attack target, the same thing as all of those, switches battle position, and then if a category monster in the field is destroyed, he gains 400 attack points. That is utterly useless to me in terms of getting out what I want to the field, versus this level 4 that I could set on the field face down, open and play. My opponent doesn't know what it is, they attack it, I then get a free category selection, which I only have 1 level 5 in the deck, meaning that I have access to every other category I can bring to the field, allowing me to open it up with any of the level 3 tuners after its pop, hitting my machine dupe, and then normal summoning any other category, and then playing D-Synchro if it's in hand, and then my combos just go off, because off of the D-Synchro, once I make the level 7 or 8, I get the tuner back. Once I make the 7 or 8, I would get an additional category from the deck, which should most likely be the 5 or another tuner. When I de-synchro, I would then get back the originals and then synchro again, go into the 8, get another one, and continue. And if the autonomy is on the field, and when I switch battle positions with the categories, I then get to draw 2 cards. So it goes off. Like, you just want to focus on getting out your combos, getting out your plays that are gonna allow you to go +1, 2, 3, however many pluses, and just gives you the edge in the duel. Like this guy, he isn't a bad tuner because once per turn he can't be destroyed by battle. But at the same token, like I'm gonna need a level 5 just to make the level 7 synchro for him. So that hurts me, meaning that I would have to run more level 5 categories, which they only have one level 5 in the form of this guy, 7749. So you don't want to open up with too many level 5s and then it becomes a brick. That's why we're only playing one, and then the instant fusion to compensate for a second copy for a level 5 machine to use for the synchro. And like I said, to use this guy to make your category synchros, you would then need 5. So I would much prefer 3 and 4. Open up with 7, desynchro. Off of the synchro, you would plus a category, well, get a category straight from your deck to the field, giving you 3 materials on the field, and you can then synchro, most likely make 8, which is Shogun, and then get off of his synchro another category, and you could then make a second synchro. I would love to play what's his name again? TGI for Liberian. I would really love to play him in this, because the number of synchros that we will execute in a single turn would just be crazy. Ah man, the only downside to that is trying to get him in there. Like I know Glow Bulb is good, but then Glow Bulb interferes trying to get him to the grave or normal summon him, and he won't actually float that well in the deck. But categories have enough draw support with autonomy as well as with desynchro and machine do, so I think that should run fairly well. Let's change the name on the deck. Oh crap. Karakui. Well, with Crystal Wing, I'll need a level 1 tuner. That's the issue. Remember, Crystal Wing requires a synchro monster and then a tuner. So who is my... I trying to understand your question, fam. I mean, if you're asking about the deck, it's just categories. Just mainly to get level 7, 8 out, swarm the field. Do a bunch of shenanigans, and with all shenanigans, always incorporate your negates, like how we can make... Oh, you meant protagonist. Oh. I don't have a duelist set for the deck. If you have any suggestions, feel free. Feel free. Yeah. With all combinations or shenanigans you want to pull off, or incorporating whatever amount of negates you can get in there is always recommended, such as Bacchion Beast, and then Lancelot, Hope Harbinger, Flame Metal for burn if your opponent's stalling and utilizing card effects, and then Big Eye just to take something that could be troublesome like builds or something like that. Or you can even take your opponent's Zolkin and use its effect, but you don't have no drag. Well, only Clear Wing would come under that if they play Zolkin. But yeah, any suggestions, Fawn, on who we should put as the face of the deck, and then we'll go from there and test this bad boy out and see how it goes. Just so you see, on the Crystal Wing, you need 1 tuner and 1 or more non-tuner synchro monsters. So to make this after we synchro, most of our synchros is, yeah, we can make Crystal if we use Beast and a level 3 tuner, but we would really prefer our Beast in play to negate spells, negate traps, and then Clear Wing on the monster effects. if they target or use a higher level, which most decks do. What do you say, Jackal? Say Trey or Cyrus. Boston, alright. Trey, let's see what Trey looks like. Oh. And I don't think Trey's face is all that intimidating. I think I'd go with Bastion. Where is he? See, Bastion is more strategic, so I'd prefer his face, like, versus Trey's face. Like, show you his face. Like, that guy's face doesn't scream intimidating at all. That face screams kid's birthday party. That's what it screams. That is not intimidating. So I prefer Bastion. Now let's go test this bad boy out, see what we get. Was that Aaron? Anything is possible. You just need to incorporate the right amount of each engine so that it works appropriately. The only thing is if you're playing the ancient gears. Let's see if he's still there. If you're playing like the ancient gears with the heavy samurais, the only thing about that is the spell and trap cards from your ancient gears are gonna somewhat hurt the heavy samurais, but you can get around that. You do have some heavy samurais that affects their effects it doesn't matter if you have a spell or trap in the graveyard. So comboing the right heavy samurais in the deck, like, you can actually still play it with the ancient gears. And because you're mixing it with ancient gears, you can have, let's say, 12 to 14 gears, and then about 6 to 8 heavy samurais, or formulas for the samurai, such as using the giant rat to get at the Benkei, and go from there. Alright, let's see. Let's just do that, and I'll end our turn. You see, it just depends on what you aiming for when you build it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you can combo it. Like, you don't have to it just depends. If you want it just be just monsters, you can do that. But if you do it that way in terms of the ancient gears, I'd much prefer you to run the biggest beaters of the ancient gears, such as, I think it's Knight 1800 and who else? Knight. I think they have a 1300. It's not that impressive. Let's see now. That could work, you know. Let's get her out. Any suggestion anyone gives to me, I always try it before I knock it. Like, that is not an issue. I would actually try that just so you can see. Like I said, it's just like the combinations that you want to hit, or what you aiming for, or your extra deck. You just want to make sure that your main deck complements that. Like, don't put in unnecessary cards that are not going to give you any type of benefit or support. You see? If I remember correctly, I know they're level 2 tuner. They're level 2 tuner. Why so rude, Aaron? Stop being rude. They're level 2 tuner. If our opponent has a monster with a level in the field, it can use it as a sync. It can use it and then get a synchro combined of their levels. So I just have to make sure that his effect doesn't state spell and trap cards in the graveyard, and that would also be excellent to use. So you can get out your heavy samurai synchros or the extra there. Alright. He's playing these bad boys. They can do a lot of damage. So let's just do this. And that'll be it for us. Twin-headed eagle. Oh wow. Let me guess. Ultimate Falcon to number 77. Nice move, buddy. Nice move. Bring 2 back so you can add again. Oh wow. What's he going for? Wind up Zen. What? Target won't change that monster to face down defense vision. If you do. Oh wow, negate its effect so it has a permanent. Oh man. Breaking the rules. Now he's a free Ultimate Falcon. Alright. Since he did that, we're gonna do this. I mean, I'm waiting on the Solemn. I know you're playing Solemn. That's a no-brainer. Instant fusion now. Oh wow, that's 30. $22. Oh boy, that looks like game. Dang, I should have made my move earlier. No, I really don't like gambling whatsoever. Whatsoever. We're getting back at it again. By the way, Aaron, these guys, they love you. They love you. You are their role model. Their hero. I kid you not. They always ask for you when I start my streams. Between you and who that is? Go on. I hate coin tosses. Alright, Jackal. Later. I wonder if Jackal has played the hyenas. Synchro. Vinegar and salt. Oh, it's playing RPS. Let's go here. Don't stop now, you already start. Mr. Jidori. That's it, buddy. That's it. That's it, buddy. That's it. Hey, listen to me. As long as he's a guy and he likes women, he's on the right track. So I'm not gonna argue with what avatar face he puts on his deck. Let's see now. He still has that to attack with, so we will simply just summon one more of him. Harpist should allow him to add in the end phase. So we're gonna have to see if we can end this before that. Ooh, Barrier Statue of the Winds. Oh, white. Let's see. That, and that. Let's go Watchdog. Let's get this guy. What does affect now? Okay. Dang, that means I did that wrong then. Alright, we'll go with this. Battle. His ball position. Let's add. No. What don't we have? Let's go. One copy of her. Alright, now instant fusion. Get Norton. Arden Norton might have really been a really decent play. Alright, let's get Ghost Ogre back. Let's make another Shooting Steel. Yes. I think it's this guy. Yep, this one. Alright. Switch his ball position. Should give me another +1 on the draw. Wow. Look when they finally won't give me that. Alright, let's make Clear Wing. And just for good measure, we'll make Lancelot. Yeah, that's for later. That's just in case. Worst case scenario. Alright. Ow. I mean, it's whatever. It doesn't really matter. Don't feel bad, because he's taking advantage of me when he get the chance. Every single chance. You saw what he did in that last duel? He raped Ultimate Falcon, put it back face down to get a legitimate Ultimate Falcon. Nah, that was smart. That was smart. I like that Exceed Summon, because her effect doesn't target. And she powers up. Oh, wow. Talk about going all out. Cheapest creepers. Oh, no fun. I didn't know that. And yes, Shimi, he does not play around is correct. Wow, and that's game. Wow. Oh boy. Even if I had left all two of those level 8s face up, it would have made no difference because he would have just make Lightning Jidori and send them back to the deck. Wow. Guess we back at it again. Wow. What a hand. But it isn't. Wow. It could be any of those, and at this current point, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, that wouldn't be too smart. That really wouldn't. You don't want to enrage or excite a really good player, because then they will just out your whole back row if possible or seal it up. Wow. Let's try this. Talk about walking on pins and needles. Yeah, but no other choice. It's either that. If I don't, I lose. If I rather try it and still lose than to not try it and lose. I know, you tell me. Like I said, I rather try it and know for sure that none of them were solemns than to sit up and just get burned again by Gaga Cowboy and get in for gear. That's all. Alright, that bricked hard just not. Dang. And then see where we are only running 3 traps. We don't even get to see our solemns that often to even set a decent face down the counter with. That was one of my main concerns, because like we need, like with this, like they're level 7 and 8 stayed. The only thing they do is change battle position. They don't really disrupt the opponent's plays and or gain no real additional attack points. Let's put in a 4th trap card. Iron Call, we're gonna take that out. Wow. So we took out Iron Call for Strike. In that position, if we had Strike instead of Iron Call, we could have struck. Yeah, we could have struck Cowboy, but then that wouldn't make much sense. But it's just making sure that you can open up or draw into a disruption such as Strike. Twin Twisters, it still wouldn't have gotten us out of that situation. We just really bricked hard. And then having these, I mean, unless you get the categories out, like you don't get to do all those amazing pluses. I don't want to get rid of triple desynchro, because that's what's going to save you at the end of the day. Every time you desynchro, you get a free category and your 2 materials. Oh boy. That's why I like standard draw power, like trading and stuff like that, that you can just generically use, that you don't have to worry about too many of those issues. Like having to wait on categories for battle position to be changed and stuff like that. Who we have here? That looks a little bit better. For some reason, I've been seeing these 14 card extra decks like you know, you could just put in a 15 card even if it doesn't make sense. Alright, let's see. He has a card face down. Let's twin twist it at first. Yeah, boy, if it was. If it was. Oh. Let's see how best we could get around that. Instant fusion. Nope, wrong one. Let's go north and get Oda. That's normal summon. Let's make our synchro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even if the card isn't possible, like just put it in there. Like put it to 15 and keep your opponents guessing. Let's go with let's make it another 7. Norton actually isn't even bad in this deck. Like he actually allows you to make a double synchro. Now we could be to the second power. We could be. I kid you not. We honestly could be. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I honestly believe that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go 1, 2. Let's get her. Has to make him. Of course, I don't see why not. Let's get where is he? Alright, let's special summon him. What do I have in there? Oh, okay, these two. Alright, not necessary. That's petty. Wow. Because when he selected as an attack target, his ball position has changed. So he'd switch from defense to attack position. That's how come. You forget every time they attacked, or yeah, every time they attack, their ball position changes. Wow, and this is a horrible situation. Soul Charge is already gone, so that one card come back in. That was not in void. That looks like that's gonna be duel. Yeah, but it was worth the gamble though. It really was. Alright. Dang, and I just locked myself with a special summoning. But then he would have made Ouroboros or something else nasty, so I still wouldn't have been able to destroy his monster. Yeah. I should have gone for Flare Metal. No, I could have gotten greedy. It's just I should have gone into Flare Metal. Flare Metal would have. Oh, there's Gohan. We just talked about this guy. He always shows up in the nick of time. Yeah, I could have gotten greedy. It's just I should have made flare metal in that situation for that dark hole. Then that would have kept me up, and then he would have summoned his 3 monsters, and when he would try to exceed summon, vanities would have kicked in, it would have locked him out the duel, and then flare metal would have keep burning him and punching him in the face for 28. So, but I didn't saw the dark hole coming. Alright, not bad. I think we could work with this. Wow. I never knew Gohan was a trap master. Guess one of them is a solemn. Or something for disruption. Alright, no. Let's add this. Let's just punch him in the face for 5. Let's add this guy. That's it for us. Fourth face down. Oh. Miss Valley. Spotted. You would have to check. You could use the cardhub.net and type in Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, and it'll tell you how to get up. Alright, that was the solemn play. Main phase 2. And I turn with that. Thanks for 1,000. Another Condor. Alright, not sure where he's going with this. Let's go strategies. Let's change yeah, let's change Condor to defense. Battle. Punch Condor off the field. That ends our turn. Whoa. I don't know who said he could do all of that. And go still gonna follow. Now you want to play strike. If they were, what? That'd be something. Face down. Alright. Should be but the smallest of problems to rectify. I guess he doesn't want me to make that move. Let's try this then. Oh yeah, we could get that back as well. Nah, you just go Panzer. Yes, you use that effect. Let's get this guy out. Alright, now back to our regular schedule programming. We're gonna go Ghost Ogre. We're gonna make him again. Now we're gonna play Synchro. Because you want to keep in mind that the target for instant fusion doesn't come back. No, it doesn't. I need to read instant fusion's effect again. Let's go with level 4. Just to scroll through instant fusion effect. If it's treated as a fusion summon, then it should be able to fusion summon. Yep, I can rebring that back. Synchro. Yep. Alright, now you guys know for sure Panzer Dragon is now legitimately on the field. What's he? 2 grand? Nah, I'll just change his battle position. Get another one off steel. Let's make steel again. Let's get our level 14 is in our hand. Let's get this guy again. Let's switch his own battle position again. Nope. 2 and draw again. Let's draw 2 more now. Let's make 7. Yes, I don't see why not. Let's get her. We're gonna play our last desynchro for good measure. Desynchro him. Yes. His own. Gonna make 7 again. Let's get out another tuner. Yeah, we want to be on the safe side. Let's make him again, so we could probably another level 4. Now, just to make sure. Oh, we got this one close. Dang, I just see the time. I think we got this one. I honestly believe we do. We just gotta make sure the face down doesn't activate. Castile, direct attack. Good game, buddy. Good game. Boy, we had, what, 2.9 left on the clock? And that's not a bad round to finish with either. Where everyone gone? Oh, there's go on. Oh wow, someone done getting there already? Yeah, I knew he would be back. One set, let's see. This guy. We're just gonna add our one spell from our deck to our hand. Dang. Hold on. Okay, we'll just comboed with this instead. Yeah. It doesn't matter who I'm dueling against as long as I get duels in. That's all that matters. Oh, the forced attacks. Ah. And too bad. We need took 200. If that was a 2k defense, that would have hurt. And I actually like when my subs duel, because when I'm dueling against my subs, all those who watching, they can actually see. And then people who visit the stream regularly, like, you guys have conversations amongst yourselves, so you guys get to see, interact as well as duel. So it allows for some interesting conversations and seeing different how people react to certain archetypes, especially the older archetypes. Like, it's really fun when you go back and play with the older archetypes and you actually make them playable, and to see the kind of combinations that you can pull off with them is like awesome, because like the things that you can do now with the older archetypes you couldn't do back then. So it's just awesome when you can actually see that gameplay now. Like, you don't really see too much people playing like Gohan. He's playing Aliens right now with the brilliant engine in it. Right now he's about to go off like I don't know what. So like the board he's about to build probably will be something that would hopefully leave us speechless or wanting to actually play Aliens. Like, you would actually, after you see certain things, like, you would actually want to play Aliens. Oh, Knight of One is you. Oh, there's be random though. Like, if I get off from work, like, if I still wait for like 30 minutes, I just hop in some random duels and test out a couple deck ideas that I throw together and see how they work, and then I would black out. Like, most of my dueling is be at random because of my work schedule at the current moment. So. Oh, and there's the Trish. Wow. And the King of Fair Limbs gets him his Shaw ad. And I think all those aliens are reptiles. Wow. That means he can get his level 1 from the deck again to make another Synchro. Wow. This is going to be an uphill battle. Alright. Oh wow, what did I tell you guys? I told you, like, no, you don't see no one playing Aliens, and yes, Van, that's what I'm talking about. That's the awesomeness of combining the up-to-date cards with the old archetypes of the game. Like, he just produced the OTK with Aliens just now. Awesomely did it. Good game, go on. That's what I like to see. Creativity. You don't see this. Whenever you see this, you know that person has a great deal of creativity and skill. See that? He just produced the OTK. Let's see if he's coming back. I'm not gonna answer any messages on my stream because it like cuts out from you guys seeing actually what I'm doing. So I answer all messages after. It's still kind of tricky to say play with them. Cause like, just because, see, back then when we played categories, Solemn Strike wasn't out. It was just Judgment, and your opponent paid half, and then afterwards you would just press because you had Monster Reborn and call it a Haunted. And we didn't have all these other disruptions that you see people can make in the game. So playing categories back then, like, the OTK is just, they just like fell off the bone. Notorious, basically they negate beasts, his spells. Bacchion, his trap cards. They have one for monster effects. I think it's this guy, yeah. however you pronounce that, he's for monster effects. And then they have a fusion. They have two fusions actually, but the exterior is actually a combination of Beast and Bacchion, and his negate is better because he only sends one card from the deck and then banish one card from the graveyard to negate spells or traps. So that's how they work. Like, they aren't bad at all. That's what I was asking. I could have sensed it. Sorry guys, I could have sensed my little brother came in my room to order pizza. Hey, what you getting? Alright, let me know. Well, you know pineapple and mushrooms. Alright. Yeah. Sorry about that. Putting my order in. A duelist gotta eat. A duelist has gotta eat. Yeah, that's basically how the Naturias work. Yes, they do. Where I think it's their we're at level 5. He is so nasty. Once you tribute a Naturia monster, automatically your opponent cannot activate spells and traps. Like, that is nasty. And if you can find a decent way, yeah, Shimi, I love pineapple on my pizza. It's actually healthy for the male for systems. I'd have to go back over my notes. I know pineapple is excellent. Mushrooms as well. Yeah, if you can find an excellent way to... Yeah. If you brilliant into the bamboo, like, there's basically not much your opponent can do with monster effects. And then if you can make this guy off of the brilliant, like, yeah, your opponent, because Seraphonite is actually earth and not light, and she would come under his non-toner requirement. So if you can get Bamboo Shoot out and make him, you basically just locked your opponent out of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The only thing your opponent can do other than that is like Kaiju them, Lava Golem, Volcanic Queen. If you have 3 monsters, then they can ring Dragon of Raswell Moju, but that's worst case scenario that you're usually not gonna see most of the time. But with most of my decks, I like to bog them with Vanity so that I can prevent myself from being Kaiju or Lava Golem most of the time. Pizza or Domino's? Because they know I order pizza, so I don't have to keep quiet. Pizza? You will get wings too? Yeah, get an order of 10 wings and then just slice it. Alright. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I needed something spicy in my life. Some spicy wings should do with the pizza. Yeah. If you brilliant and you make him and him, basically you lock your opponent out of doing anything. Monster effects then gets negated. Oh, but you would have to send a spell card from your hand to negate the activation. But that's not an issue with Naturius, as they play a decent amount of spell cards, as well as that does not include your count on your Twin Twisters or your Regekis. And you can also utilize Mind Control if you want, just to use their monsters as Synchro material if you want it. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Fan. Their spells are good. Like, you would play a decent amount of their spells. So for his effect to negate monster effects, that wouldn't even be an issue. You would have a decent amount of spells for ammo to negate. And then with Bamboo Shoot, like, they aren't even going to activate that many monster effects in a single turn. And then Bamboo Shoot is automatically... They can't activate... He's not negating. Your opponent cannot activate their spells and traps. That's the difference. Whereas where your opponent would play like Strike, and if, let's say, Notoria, Beast, or Bachion's effect go off, they can like Solemn Strike it. No, with Bamboo Shoot, they cannot activate their card. So it's a better lock with Bamboo Shoot. And then if you make this guy, because now Solemn Strike can't affect him, and he can just negate your opponent's monster effects. Like I said, the only thing your opponent can do is if they use Volcanic Queen, the Kaijus, Lava Golem, anything that contribute your monsters. Oh, Santa Claus as well. He also has a Kaiju-like effect. you don't have to worry about monarchs, because if their monster effect goes off, I think that's Idia for Edios, you can negate that. They can't play their spells to go into any plus plays. That means they can't storm forth you or anything like that to tribute your monsters. Your opponent can't use soul exchange or anything like that. Like, they literally huff possess kaijus or volcanic queen, lava golem, Santa Claus, or anything like that to try to tribute them off. So if you combo him with him, you're almost guaranteed a win. Most of the time, you're almost guaranteed a win, because when monster effects go off, unless they have a monster effect, mind you, if they have a monster effect such as let's say, no, they would have to use, that won't even work. Wow, they would need monsters that can special summon themselves just straight to the field of their own. And then they would have to go into a bigger body, which Dark Rebellion is, if they can get 2 level 4s out. Probably like a Photon Slasher. What other level 4 can special summon straight to the field? I think it's like 1 or 2 other level 4s that can special summon straight to the field, and then normal summon a level 4, and then make a rank 4 that's over him, or over the bamboo shoot, and beat it off the field so that you can then play spells and traps or use your monster effects. But that's not going to be that easy, because you're playing Naturias and they can't counter you. So if they have back row, that's still going to be an issue. And if they play in Solemns and regular disruption cards such as Twin Twister and stuff like that, like, you're going to find yourself in a bind, like a serious bind. How strong can a pure kaiju deck be? It can be very strong, very. The only thing is if your opponent follows up with vanities or play anything that's going to restrict special summoning, and then you're going to wind up with a whole lot of problems with your kaijus, because they rely mainly on special summoning. Tributing your opponent's monsters to special summon. If special summon is locked out or prevented, they cannot tribute the opponent's monster, so you're going to wind up in a whole deal of problems. And like, that's why a lot of people bag their kaijus with Gradle, so they can like just do that take control thing. But then again, the play then becomes simplistic, so your opponent locks out special summoning, or if your opponent's playing like monarchs, like, they can just tribute and just go beat over. But like with kaijus, it just depends on what your goal is with the kaijus as well, because you're looking at what level kaijus you're incorporating, and then it's not going to be that fast, because you have to remember, a monster has to be present for some slumber's effect to go off the pop and get them out. Yes, you can brilliant into bamboo. The only thing is, when you brilliant, you want to make sure that you normal summon an Eteria off your first normal summon, and then you want to tribute that for the bamboo to get bamboo's effect. That's the only way you're going to get bamboo's effect. You have to tribute a Eteria monster. So you would normal summon a Eteria, and then you just summon the bamboo. You tribute summon in the bamboo off the Eteria. It would be excellent if you like twin twisted or something, or milled it to the graveyard, and then use like instant fusion or soul charge to bring the Eteria back, and then play brilliant fusion. That way you can use your tribute summon for shoot, and then you can still normal summon a tuner with Seraphinite, who's level 5, and then use a normal 2 tuner, and they should have an excellent level 2 tuner. Where is it? Where is it? It's here somewhere. I know it's here. They do have excellent level 2 tune. I think when it's destroyed, yeah, here we go. Cherries. When it's destroyed, it gets you 2 more cherries from the deck. So you can then, oh no, this is level 1. Die. They have a level 2 tuner though. They do. Okay, it's tulip. You can use tulip, or you can use Cosmo Beat, and make with your Seraphinite the whatever, however the hell you pronounce that, Lanozia, whatever. Anyway, you guys can see the card and make this guy. So you can bamboo shoot if you hit that combo and make him. Oh yeah. Urgent tuning was always fun, always. It was your Formula Synchron back in the day. Yeah, that's basically how they play. Let's get back to this deck. With the amount of disruptions we have now, it's a little more difficult to play this than it usually was. Giant Rat can't help, but you really don't want to rely on Rat to help us float. Yeah, Fad. And when that Trish comes, you know how Trish goes. It's just that draw power with the autonomy. Like, it's not the fastest now because people can plus so much now. With other cards, like autonomy is really slow. So, like, if we had a better way to go plus with them, it would have been really, really good. Or get them on, like, break them out from the deck straight to the field. Like, the only way you can actually do that is with, like, with machine dupe. We can machine dupe him as well. Let me see something. Well, it would always come down to what strategy you're using, because let's say you're playing something like what's it called, the Inferno Tempest. I would always recommend that you use 60 cards because you don't want to deck out before your opponent. Or you can use 50 cards. 50 cards would be more feasible. But the less cards that you build your deck with is close to 40, the more consistency and success you will have, depending on what you're playing now. If you're playing a deck that mills like Light Swans, I would recommend anywhere from about 50 to 60 cards. Since Light Swans mill so much, you play their charge, I think it's Charge of Brigade. It automatically mills 3 odds 1, so that's -4, and you haven't even played their what's the card called? That it allows you to discard the Light Swan, draw 2, mill 2. So you then just minus another 4 cards from your deck, which gives you 8 off those 2 cards alone. Like, that's a lot. That's almost 10 cards out of your deck. So it just depends on the type you're playing. Like, if you're playing like standard decks, you want to run 40. You really don't want to go over 40 if it's not necessary. You want to stick close to 40 so you have a better success rate. And then the ratio of cards, such as how many copies of each card, determines what you open up with and what kind of combos you're going to execute. So 40 cards for standard. Like, if you're doing like a deck that's really going to mill a lot or banish more, or you just want to have more cards in your deck than your opponent for whatever strategy you're trying to execute, then you can go 50, 60 card decks. You can play 60 card decks if you want, but your success rate in terms of your combo isn't going to be as high as a 40 card deck, simply because you have 20 more cards than the most optimal deck in terms of 40, which means that where I might pick up a combination of, let's say, one of her, him, and let's say 2 spells or a spell and a trap, you might open up a full set of monsters. And like how we saying, what about the Blackwing? The whole key to Blackwings is that Black Whirlwind. You normal summon, you get your toners, you make your level 6, get your additional normal summon again. You want to see your Black Whirlwinds. You playing a 60 card deck and you don't open up with Black Whirlwind, you are going to spend so many resources trying to build a field, because now you're going to open up, let's say you're playing Blackwings, right? Let me go to Blackwings to show you guys what I'm talking about. And if you guys watch the beginner to master level tutorial that I have on my channel, you guys would see, and I'm trying to remember what the video is called. I think it's the tier combos, the tier each combo, the god tier combos, so you guys can see exactly how these combos cause you go plus and the different levels that they are on. Like with Black Wings, you don't open up Black Whirlwind, you normal summon your Chris. Let's say you have your level 3 tuner, Where is he? Gale. You're gonna spend 2 to synchro. Your opponent strikes that, you just spend 2 for 1. Now your opponent has the edge. Let's say you have double copies of both. You can normal summon Chris, special summon another copy, or special summon a bow with a spare. Open up with your 2 Gales, or any of your other black wings that can special summon to synchro with, such as the squirrel, and you just spend 4 monsters or your 5 card opener to make 2 synchros, and that's not guaranteed that that field is even gonna hold. The whole key to Black Wings is Black Whirlwind. Once you open up Black Whirlwind, you get so many pluses, so many resources. I recommend that you watch the video for the tier combos. I will put that in the link in the description below after this video is done, after the stream, so you guys can check it out, so you guys can see just how many pluses you go off a triple Black Whirlwind with your Black Wings. Like, it is crazy. The board you can build is so ridiculous, you would cause your opponent rage for every time. That is how ridiculous God tier combos are, and Black Wings have their own with triple Black Whirlwind and the exact Black Wings to use with it, and which you can potentially make. So playing a 60 card deck with Black Wings, you don't see Black Whirlwind, and yeah, you're gonna cry. They haven't released those yet in TCG5? I'm surprised. But yeah, 40 card decks over 60 card decks in general builds. Like I said, you playing anything like Light Swans, Zombies that can mill a lot. Like, you can up the number on the number of cards. You don't have to stay at the standard 40. I just recommend builders to stay at 40, get used to 40, and then when you get to those archetypes that mill a lot, discard a lot, you can then up that number based on how much that deck is milling. Like, once you test with your deck, if your deck is milling like, 4 to 8 cards a turn, you're gonna want to up that to about 50, 60. So that's my recommendation. Let's see if we can get in a couple more duels. After about 3 more duels, I'll end the stream, and then I'll put that link in the description for you guys, so you can check out the combos. Oh, there's Aaron again. Check out those combos. What else? Yeah, I haven't been able to upload for the week. I had a real hectic work week. Like, you guys wouldn't believe the work week I had. Like, this is the first time I'm actually off for 16 hours. Like, everything else has just been work, sleep for 4 hours, and back to work again. Like, crazy. So I'm gonna try to get another upload in. I'm gonna try to get an upload in tomorrow. I wouldn't even say another because I haven't uploaded in like 7 days, but I'll try to get an upload in tomorrow. I'll see if I can also get one in on Monday, because I think Thursday I'll be leaving the island, so I wouldn't be able to upload until I get back that following Monday. So I want to try to get in at least 2 uploads for you guys, so you guys can actually have something to watch until I get back. Oh, speed right. And Denko Seko. Wow. That clears my field. Alright. Boy, that's a lot of deck profiles. I must say that's a lot. But they are full of creative ideas, so oh man, this is rough. Oh wow, that reminds me of my Crystal Rose deck. That's all I did. Oh boy. Let's Moxie. Nuke the board. No, before I nuke the board, I actually start returning the grave. So when I summon Clear Wing, I'd summon Black Rose, clear the board, but then return. Sorry, return would then protect my field. So my dragons never went anywhere. Alright. Oh wow. Wow. Now if I play this, I'm not sure exactly what's gonna happen, but I want to test it out because I really want to see something. Let's see. Okay, I don't have the materials in my graveyard, so he doesn't get those. Alright, that's interesting side note. Now you guys know you can play Desynchro on your opponent's monsters, and because those monsters, the material are not in your graveyard, yeah. Let's set one card and end our turn. That's why it pays to try things out, Jason. It pays. Trust me. Like when you have an opportunity to try something, even if it's gonna cost you to do, like try the theory out because you may end up in that situation where you may want to utilize it and not sure, and it pays to know for a fact that you can. Trust me. Flip her face up. It was Synchro summon, by the way. He used Denko Seka and the level 3 speed Raituna. It was Synchro summoned properly. Let's get him. As long as the monster was Synchro summoned correctly, you can desynchro and do it again. Oh, you mean off the return? Oh, that's another thing. That's an excellent observation, fan. Boy. Off the revival, he may not have gotten anything for real, even if that was the case. Let's go at 20. Oh yeah, she gives you another normal summon. Hey, wow, how did I forget that? Alright, let's tribute him. What does he do? When this card is summoned, you can draw cards equal to the number of face-up defense position. Oh wow. Thank you. Let's draw again. Let's get Shogun. His effect isn't bad at all. Now if you could like combo him with her while machine duplication off of the machine dupe for her, like that would really be awesome. Let's summon him and we'll change his battle position. Nope. +1. Oh wow, there's the machine. Let's get the other two. Switch his. And switch his. Now we had some rank 3s that have been excellent. Let's see if we can get a desynchro over there. Oh, that's petty. Alright, battle. Alright, that's it for us. Yeah, if it lasts. If it lasts. Oh wow, double yo-yo. Yeah, that's if they're still on the field. This doesn't look good at all. I know. I just wanted to limit the number of synchro summons he was going to perform this turn. Because Crystal Wing would really hurt the deck. Oh wow, and he had Regeki waiting. That's dirty. If that's the case, he should have made Chambara and that would have been game. Cause let me see. 48 and 12. No, right. This might have been shy a game. Alright, now level 5 wire monster effects go off, can be negated. This does not look good. Oh man. Let's do this. Starving Venom and Yuri hands down. Let's set that. Yeah, Yuri, like that guy is, but the fusion version, he is just straight up wicked, and the Starving Venom is just too OP. Like that, that thing is ridiculous. That literally is. That is borderline ridiculous. Crap. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He have had Regeki in on, so it wouldn't matter. Alright. Yes. Alright. Well, that won't be working. Oh man. Alright, let's do it. Good game, Aaron. Alright, oh boy. Alright, now we have another option. We can take in Cyber Dragon. We can if we remove him, can you play with DLC cards against non-DLC? Yeah, you can. Because when the game updated and someone didn't update and they dueled me, like, it didn't matter. So when they saw me summoning all of the new Hot Red to the field, like, they thought somehow I hacked the game and put those cards in it first, and then then they realized, oh, the game had an update. Let's put in Cyber Dragon. Yeah, I could. That's why I'm saying I'm gonna add in the Cyber Dragon and put in 2 copies of him because he can special summon himself. Yeah, I'm wondering now if I should cut the Norden for a double Panzer play. No, I keep in the Norden because I'll just get my tuner back to continue Synchro summoning, so I'm gonna keep it like that. Let's cut 2 of him. No, I'm cutting. Do I have a level 4 regular? Yeah, I have her. I'm gonna cut him. I'm gonna add in. I should add in 3 Cyber Dragons, Let's do that. We're gonna add in triple Cyber Dragon so we can get our special summon with our level 3 tuner, so that should play better. Nova and Infinity. Let's see how we're gonna incorporate those. Ay. Let's cut 1 of him. We're keeping 888s. We're not getting rid of him. That draw power is too good off of him, and we can cut. Should we cut the big eye? Big eye or flame metal? That big eye is that would really come more in handy if anything. So we're gonna play it Nova, Infinity, and that should get us crack-a-lacking. Clearing, we could make that off of any of those. And the Torias. Alright. Let's try this again. We have 2 more duels we can get out. Then I will make sure, I'm trying not to forget to put that link in the description for you guys, so you can check out all of the tier combos from beginner level tier combo straight up to master. No, sorry, straight up to god tier combos. I promise you guys would not be disappointed in those combos. Like, it would really cause you rethink deck building when you really see how extensive combos can get and what all you need to actually execute them. Because I'll go second. I do showcase a few of each level combos so that you guys can see firsthand. So it would actually open up your mind to just how much, well, I wouldn't say how much, just how easy it is to execute some of these combos. Especially the God Karakui style, like that is sick. To go +5 in a single turn and make Quasar, like, that is crazy. Alright, he set a monster, and we're just gonna set. We may need to add in 1 more trap so we can get it at 5, because like I say, with it being such an old school deck, like, we would need more disruption plays and field clearance. Like, we have our field clearance because we have both Darkhold and Regeki, but we really run into our traps to protect us, and then we only have like our hand traps, and that's if our opponent doesn't OTK us or negate us. We may run an additional trap, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see what our opponent wants us to send to the graveyard. Wow, I mean, because my mic on, they can't hear that we don't run that many traps, but we'll send vanities to the grave. looks like they're playing vampires. That's how I first started out deck building. But then it went afterwards, like, it was a consistency problem with my spells and traps, because spell play is going to be faster than trap play. If I opened up with too many traps, like, it would become a longer game. On top of that, it wasn't no guarantee that my traps were all going to go off. So that created an issue right there in and of itself. Let's go her. So that's why I changed my builds to like anywhere from 14 spells and 6 traps to up to 20 spells, no traps, just so I can get out what I need and actually OTK my opponent so that it doesn't become an issue. Yes, let's get we need to do some damage. We're gonna +1 immediately off of him. Let's see what we get. We get Watchdog. Alright, battle. Like, I don't have to go the 10-10 route between spells and traps anymore. Like, because it's already established that spell play is faster than trap play. Like, with trap cards, you always have to set them before they can be activated. Whereas with a spell, you can just outright play it. It's just natural that having more spells with special summon ability or odd potential, it's just going to give your deck a greater consistency. Also in my tutorial, I explain all of that and I demonstrated for you guys. Like, I just recommend you guys just watch the whole dueling tutorial. Oh wow, let's normal summon him. I just recommend that you guys just watch the entire tutorial. Like, after you finish watching that, I promise you, like, you would never look at dueling the same way again. Nope. Let's add another autonomy. Let's slap that on the field. Let's change his battle position. And I should draw 1. Thank you. Oh wow. 30 dances. Let's draw 2. Yeah, I do remember those. Like, they gave you so many odds in Yu-Gi-Oh! But it was 18-10. I think Castle of Dark Illusion is one of them as well. I'm sure of that. Yeah, because we don't need Dark Hole at the moment. We could spare that. Let's out those 2 in the back row. Alright, now we can make that. Alright, let's make Tutorial Beast. Yeah, Panic used those cards. I should make an order and deck like that just for fun's sake. I mean, I know it isn't gonna win no great deal of duels, but just for fun's sake. We're gonna wait. Battle. Oh, special summon frenzy. Oh wow, second copy was her. I really didn't want her to go to the grave. Alright. He gets to add and do his little shenanigan thing. And vampire vamp. And the thing is, I just made a vampire deck, so I'm really familiar with what they can do. I'm just gonna end my turn with that. Yeah, I know it didn't work, Fan. You wanted to tell me. I know it didn't work. That's why I laughed. Alright, that means he's gonna normal summon without sacrifice. Dang. Yes, Vamp. He most likely wants to use our effect, but we're gonna negate a summon. That's his normal summon for the turn. Let's see if we have any special summons. If not, we should be able to end this next turn. Excellent. Excelente. Like I said, we should be able to end it this turn. Let's do this thing called Synchro. Let's get her back, which will give us an additional normal summon. And special summon Cyber Dragon back. We haven't normal summoned for the turn yet, so we're gonna use the additional normal summon and then normal summon our Watchdog. Now we can Synchro our head off. Let's go level 8. We're gonna use her and Cyber Dragon. Yes. No. We're gonna use him. Let's get him out then defense, and we're gonna switch him into attack mode. We plan on ending this turn. Nope, we're not cheating to that. Should give us 2 here, 1 here, +1. Draw 2 more. Oh wow. That's dirty. Let's make another level 8. I think the level 5 and all is still in the deck. Oh boy. Yeah, that's what they're all about. That's what your focus is supposed to be, but if you can't special summon, it lands you in hot water. Nope. Let's get, yep, see him there. And if we had Crystal Wing when we get our next tuner, we could have done a whole great deal of damage. Let's make another 8. I think I'll work on this some more in my spare time, so see how best we can get it. Probably swarm the field with a lot of 8s. Yes, deal. Nope. Let's get his effect again. Defense, and we'll put him back into attack position. Because when he's targeted for an attack, he'll just switch back to defense, so it wouldn't matter. Nope. Let's get a counter there on that. Let's draw 2. No. Let's draw 2 more. Wow. What other synchros we have? I think 8 is the highest that we go. We can desynchro and try to make Bakian, but this is crazy at the moment. What's the defense? 1500. What did I make this guy with? No, if I desynchro, I won't have enough space on the field. Battle. Let's use Notoria Piece and then end game. Now that's when he fought. Say artist. But that's what they all about. Once you keep the focus on your deck to what that archetype does, like, you get the maximum benefit out of it. And the Cyber Dragons really did pay dividends. We do need to put in a Fortress Dragon in the extra deck, because if our opponent's playing machines, we can go Cyber Dragon and then fuse all their machines with our Cyber Dragon and then out their field and then continue to do what we do best. And that is play Yu-Gi-Oh! We're gonna get one more duel in, and then I would put that link in for you guys. I'm trying to make sure that I don't forget that. I'm gonna put in the link to the entire beginner to master level dueling guide for you guys as well. Trying to figure out where is everybody. You want to get in one more? Oh, there's Gohan. Wow, what a lovely end to a stream. We get Gohan again. Yeah, I'm gonna put in all those links in the description for you guys, so you guys can just take your time out, since I would be absent for a few days because I leave Thursday and I wouldn't be back. So my last upload may be Wednesday if I can get it out, and then I probably wouldn't be back to upload again till almost another week, because I won't be back till Sunday evening, so I won't get to put in any work till about Monday, Tuesday. So you guys who haven't watched the beginner to master level dueling guide, I highly recommend that you watch that. Like I said, I promise you, it would change the way that you look at dueling forever. Let's see how Gohan is going to entertain us now. Oh wow, Miss Valley. Oh wow. Alright. This just got really interesting. 11. Oh boy. We need to come out the gate flying, because if Miss Valley goes off, they're gonna have an infinite negate with him keep returning to the field. Let's summon him. Let's switch his battle position. Let's get a counter on that. And it's always excellent to be familiar with your archetype, so you can know exactly what position you're in or at in a duel, so you can know how to play your card. Sometimes if you know an archetype cannot OTK, or there is no combination that anyone has invented or come across yet that can OTK, you don't have to play anything and then just leave your opponent guessing. So it's always good to know your archetypes and what potentials they do have, depending on what cards they're being played with for, you know, combo fodder or other shenanigans. No, we want to get that additional normal summon. No, where is she? Let's put in defense. Let's normal summon him. We're gonna add. Nope. Let's get Cash. So they're gonna play that Cash. And we're gonna switch him to defense position. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna add. Let's add another copy of her. That should get us 2 counters on this now. On a draw. Oh wow. Wow. Oh man. Oh man, that did not. If I had known that I was gonna draw into this, it'd be a whole another, a totally different story. Let's draw 2. Catchy and him. Alright, we'll just have to save that for later. Let's make our Notoria Beast so we can shut out some spells. Battle. Direct attack. Alright, we're gonna set one face down, and that should do it for our turn. Now, let's see what Gohan has up his sleeve. We know he's not average. I need to send Gohan a friend request, by the way. Like, him on here. I think, no, I can make sure I send both of them a friend request. Like, they are awesome to duel, especially on these live streams. Sets one, sets a monster, end turn, and we're not ending with that face down yet. Let's go. We're sending that to the grave, and we're gonna out that. No traps. See that? Strike. That is why I, recommend triple twin twister, just to make sure you can out cards like that. Alright, first things first, we're summoning her. We're gonna get another copy of her from the deck. And she gives us an additional normal summon. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use that additional normal summon to summon the level 5. Dang, I supposed to brought her in defense position. Oh crap. Anyway, we'll work on that for later, because we're not done yet. Let's make another Shogun. Yes. And what should we opt for? Alright. Gonna bring him in defense and then switch him to attack position. Should give us +2. Not bad at all. Battle. Let's see what our opponent has up their sleeve. Oh, that looks like duel. And following up, being able to get into these cards are awesome. Being able to clear that back row with beast up, spell cards are just null and void, and then this to follow up is just crazy. And then being able to set our last card right there in hand, hard to our right, being able to out face downs before they can activate, always saves the day. Good game, Gohan. That formula we were playing was 1 Dark Hole, triple D Synchro, double Instant Fusion, triple Autonomy, 1 Catch, double Duplication, Raigeki, 1 Soul Charge, double Twin Twister, double Strike, 1 Warning, 1 Vanities, triple Cyber Dragon, which help our win ratio. Since he was in, we were actually able to go into the level 8 much easier. Double Ghost Ogre for some disruption, and I can also synchro into Shogun. Triple Ninshi, triple I need to start calling them by their numbers. 177, 17749, 1919, which is now an emergency call. 1248, which is strategist, which is excellent. 1313, which is watchdog, and double Mark C. And in the extra deck we have Norden, 1 Panzer Dragon, 1 Clearwing Synchro Dragon, double 0 for the Shogun, MDL 00, another MDL 00X, triple for the level 8 Synchro, 1 Bakion, 1 Notoria Beast, 1 Cyber Dragon Infinity that we haven't made yet, but we can, 1 Nova, 1 Big Eye, take control of the opponent's monster just to slap them around with their own monster. 1 Lancelot and 1 Hope Harbinger. Like I said, in my spare time, I'm gonna work on this. Oh wow. Whatever it's short for, doesn't really matter. But yeah, in my spare time, I'm gonna work on this and see how we can just, do a lot of crazy shenanigans, drawing a lot of cards, and just spamming them to the field and making disruption plays. I'm gonna put that link in the description for you guys. So until the next one, later.